you hit it with your teeth. Like, can you like try to open your mouth a little more?
I'll probably invite James, even though he'll probably be bored.
I mean, not to be a smart ass, but I mean, guys are already going to jail because of their gay, so they can be in jail with the other guys. So
Pressure, and because we're so young that a lot of people aren't even reminded they own it. Erykah Badu was talking about that group thing on Monique last night.
To the hotel room and they got my dick hard.
No, we don't. That had nothing to do with the topic at hand.
I'm sorry. A homophobe. Oh, I thought you said it was a hoe. I ain't know.
Of all the people or all the different porn stars and everything you can find, why would it have to be an ex? Why?
but I was like, why are you here? You know, you up to no good.
Is it the reason why you had old relations because you know that you're a whore and they're a whore? So why not be a whore together?
And all them kind of things. We don't really talk about dating much, and we had a video about dating etiquette and things. I think something like that.
Etiquette.
But we haven't really. I thought we did.
Sex
This has been 2-3 years now, so it's like a lot of stuff we talked about.
I was part of that discussion.
Yeah, but we talking about dating this time. And I'm talking about your first dates, your second dates, your third dates. When is it best to do this on a date? When is a good date? What's some good dating experiences? First of all, the first question I want to ask everybody is, does anybody go on dates anymore?
I would love to.
You would love to?
I would.
You do?
Every now and then.
Okay.
I would say I go on dates. Even I'm in a relationship, but we still have like date night, like where we do stuff, like we go and it's like, you know, movies, dinner. Because it's like, if you take dates out of the equation, I mean, you just hanging around, like you're not doing anything. Like,
Leave that alone.
I mean, it makes it keeps it.
Shit gets stale.
Yeah, it makes it fresh.
So he still goes on dates. He's in a committed relationship and he still does date. For all the single brothers out here.
Define a date.
Define a date. What is a date?
Being courted, I guess, in a way. Cause I don't know. I've never been like, you know how you did the old school thing, like you went on dates before you decided whether or not you was going to be in a relationship. Like I've never did that. I always jumped in the relationship first, and then went out on dates. Like after the fact, I was always been so backwards. But normally back in the day, you was courted. You know, they took you out, and then you had a chance to make a decision whether or not you really wanted to be in a relationship with them.
I think a lot of people do that though. Like they just jump into a relationship and then they worry about whether this person can take them somewhere or not, or wants to take them somewhere. Like it's just
on the radio. I think this was Wednesday. They was talking about one of the celebrities who was like going from relationship to relationship, and they called it a serial monogamist. And I feel like personally not gone through that, dated a person that was going through that, and every story that he told me, it fell through shit. And now, because someone told me that he didn't like being in a relationship, he liked the idea of it, so it wasn't so much that he really wanted to be. It was just he wanted that next high of being with that next person. He would like be with one person, be with them for like Lord knows how long, and then get tired of that person, do whatever he can to get out of that person, get out with that person, and then just go on to the next thing without even thinking about what he can benefit from that relationship.
I don't know. Some people I think they just don't like being alone. Like I encounter people who they jump in relationship as a relationship because they're defined by the relationship they're in. Like it kind of comes off like maybe they have an identity of their own, but they're so much of a nurturer that they just gotta jump in a relationship. Like after they just broke up with somebody, they gotta jump in another relationship. So I think it's like just because they just don't like being alone. Nobody really takes time out to invest time in dating themselves first before they date someone else.
I'd like to say that I agree with Kenshi. Like I think that some people are like they are serial monogamous daters. Like they are actually into this person for that period of time. This person not fulfilling their needs, and then they either get tired of that person or they happen to meet somebody else who makes them feel better or just as good or whatever, and they just feel as though like it's time to move on to the next phase. Cause I just saw something like that kind of go down on a TV show that I was watching.
What is wrong with dating, and why is it that so many people just jump into relationships? Matt?
I think the internet and cell phones and texting and all that stuff really have ruined dating and just relationships in general. no one knows how to approach somebody. No one knows how to talk to somebody. No one knows how to really court somebody unless they're behind a computer screen. And I think that has a lot of a negative effect on dating in general.
The sex was good. I mean, I'm serious. I've encountered a few friends and associates who, you know, they met somebody. It was supposed to be a date, and then they jumped in the sack with him, and then the sex was just so good they just knew that they were compatible. But then outside of the sex, they really didn't have any substance. So that's why they jumped and moved on to the next person.
I would like to say it's instant gratification. A lot of people want the main prize without working for it. Like they just want that title of I'm in a relationship without actually taking the proper steps of being in a relationship. And I'll be the first one to say that I used to be like that. And that I would just want to just get that relationship title and say, yeah, I'm in a relationship, But at the end of the day, if you're going to go into a relationship, think about it, because it's really hard work.
Like, I think a lot of it is just people don't know how to date. I mean, just because you go on a date don't mean you have to be with that person. You know, it's about having fun, getting to know somebody. I mean, you can go on a date with your friend, like, you know, say, oh, you know, let's go on a date, let's go to dinner. You know, it's just having personal time outside of everything else is going on to just talk. And people just they think it has to lead to something.
Can't you get your hand up?
Okay. I just wanted to say that I kind of agree with you. I think a lot of people just don't know better. Like, they never been, all they know is a hookup and, you know, somebody coming over their house and, you know, just hanging out with them like that. Like, a lot of them really don't, they don't know any other way. They haven't been to it like any other way, so.
And a quick disclaimer, if they take you out to a 5-star restaurant, you don't have to sleep with them. Unless it was stated before that if I take you to this 5-star restaurant, I expect to have sex with you. You don't have to sleep with them unless they don't say that.
And then in that case, why the hell would you even go on a date with a person like that anyway? But
so
I feel like, just back on the not knowing how to, again, I think the computer, especially our age, has had an effect on us because they don't know how to talk to somebody. They say all this stuff on the computer, and then you do go on like a date or dinner, and they can't talk to you, or they're not comfortable talking to you, and all that confidence they had on the computer, it's not there. So stuff like that ruins it for me.
Just like on Facebook, I mean, people really put too much, you know, energy into that poking thing. You know, they start poking you and you think, you know, that's a way to open up to say, oh, they try to talk to you. When really they could have just sent you a message of substance. No, they're gonna poke you until you hit them up back. That, you know, people just don't know how to communicate. I agree with Matt. They don't know how to communicate. We hide behind our technical devices and we don't do upfront face-to-face type of manner.
I have a comment on that, and I want to pose this. Being gay people.
Shouldn't he put it on you?
No, I'm the moderator.
So you got a new haircut. You're not gonna be talk and stuff.
Hi. But us being gay, it's harder for us to meet people in person. So that's why the internet is so, you know.
But let him finish.
So
we about to do how you got your gay man in public?
No, but I'm saying, as far as communication going, you know, if you just walk up to somebody, it would be easier to go and meet people out in public, if there was, you know, people was open like that. But they have to go through, you know, sex sites or hookup sites or dating sites or whatever, because of the fact that they can't go out and meet somebody else. Go ahead, man.
I don't think that's necessarily true though, because besides the meeting people at work maybe, but all the options are there for us that there are for straight people. If you want to go to a gay bar or go to a gay event of some sort and just approach somebody, I think it's a cop out to say that they don't have the same options as far as meeting people. As long as you're in public with somebody or you're around people that you know are gay, then you should know. I mean,
that's not sexual. Mostly.
Okay, Josh.
I think a lot of it kind of comes from just bringing up, because I mean, even if from little kids, like, you know, they the people around you kind of help push you to talk to other people, and you know, like, oh, you like that girl, oh, you so. You know, with gay individuals, it's a little bit, it's different. They already feel enough rejection that to go to someone, you know, face to face, you know, they're scared of that rejection. Online helps foster a safer environment, but there was no transition to help people, you know, go from this one place to another. So, you know, people meet online and they talk online and they don't really know how to interact in person. You know, and it doesn't even have to be with just the gay community. The straight community are so in tune to being online that they really don't know how to interact in public.
And they don't want to, they don't want to do nothing else but be online. They want to, you know, sit there and spend all the time getting to know you online. Then they want you to come over their house, and it's like, I don't just come over people's houses that I don't know. Like, it's like, you know, you don't have the new Marvel vs. Capcom, the new Mortal Kombat, and nothing like that. That's really just getting me to come over there. You just want me to come over there and just hang out with you in your house. Like, no. You're not coming over mine either.
So once you finally get the nerve to ask somebody on a date or get taken onto a date, whether that's the movies or dinner or to the park or even at somebody's house, what do you do on the first date?
You know, just step away from everything else and just kind of see that person in their own natural element.
You even can have good sex and then not get along with the person and walk away with the good sex, or you can get to know the person and then walk away with nothing.
Maybe a kiss on the cheek or whatever, but I'm not going to kiss somebody on the lips. I'm not going to lay in bed with somebody or cuddle up with somebody that I don't know.